What's up friends and welcome back to another video. I'm 7beat and today we're going to create an advanced Afrobeat. Most of the times we're creating a beat which is applicable to beginners or intermediate producers. I'm going to create something which will contain a lot of layers. So get ready and I hope you enjoy the tutorial. So in this video we're going to create something advanced. So we're going to dive into the details. So first I'm going to adjust the BPM to 100 and then I'm just going to start off by using a piano. So I'm going to use the Piano V2 from Arturia. I'm going to use the American Jazz Studio. I'm going to add something C, D, F, and G. I'm going to add this C as a bass note and this F. That sounds great, so I'm going to duplicate this one. Maybe let's remove those ones. Add this D flat. So right now I'm going to add an A sharp, which goes really well together, and then remove those ones. So this took me a while, but right now the piano melody sounds like this. So I've randomized the velocity just at random and manually. So I've lowered down the velocity of the notes. So it sounds like this. So right now just start off with a bass. So I'm going to use the ample bass A. And I'm going to use this default preset. And let's just copy those root notes from the piano melody into this one. I mean, this is a great bass line, so I'm just going to leave it this way. So right now we're going to add another layer, and in this case I'm going to use Serum. So let's just search for an electric piano. So I'm using this one. I'm just going to copy those notes, paste them into this one, maybe turn up one octave, and then just remove some of the notes. Make it an 8-bar pattern. So this is just another layer. And right now I want to add a guitar. So I'm going to use Contact. So in this case I want to add a strong guitar which could be present. So I'm going to select the guitar from Ilya Efimov and then just start off with this TC. Could take a while. So the guitar loaded up. So I'm just going to copy those notes, paste them into the guitar. That sounds great. Maybe turn those ones up one octave. This already sounds great, so we're going to add more elements. So right now we're going to add another layer. So in this case, let's use Arcade. So in this case, I'm not going to add a vocal sample, but add a saxophone. So I'm just scrolling through. So I'm going to use the up-down Venom. And then adjust the key to minor, and we're creating a beat in C minor. So I'm adjusting the key to C, to this one. This one is great at C. Great saxophone preset. So right now I'm going to clone my piano and just recreate the chords. So it took me a while to cut and paste everything, but I've recreated the chords and it sounds like this. Great piano melody in the background. So right now I'm going to layer all my elements to the mixer. So I'm going to start from insert 20, channel routing, the second one, and I'm going to add a sidechain on this piano melody. So now I'm going to use the Shaper Box 2 from Cable Guys. And we're going to select the volume and then sidechain. And then we're going to sidechain the piano. Around 50% in this case. So right now we're gonna add some more layers from Contact. So I'm gonna add some horns. So I'm gonna select session horns, single articulated. So right now I think this one sounds great. Open it up. Add something like this. Powerful. So maybe just clone this one. Maybe just clone the Contact. And add some strings. So for example, pick the factory library and add this string assembly. And we're gonna use this for Zendo, something like that. I use the exact same chord. Paste it into this one. Turn up 1 octave. Turn down the volume and also link those elements to the mixer. For example, I'm going to quickly add some reverb to the strings. And I'm also going to add some reverb to the guitar. So this beat is becoming more and more complex. But right now we're going to start off by adding some drums. So I'm going to use my new Afrobeat producer kit and then select some one shots. So I'm going to start off with a kick. So I'm using this Sun kick, this one. And I'm going to start off by picking a rim shot. So let's use this one. So right now I'm just going to paint in a 4x4 kick pattern. So I've added this rim. I'm gonna layer it with some random elements to create something original. So let's start off with a snip. So adding this one and layer it. Not too loud. I'm gonna use a clap, this one, and paste it at the second bar. Push to the background. So right now we're gonna add some snare alternatives. So let's use this one and layer it again. And right now we're gonna add some percussion to add details and make it sound full. So I'm gonna select wood and for example select the clave. So drag in this one. So I'm creating something like this. And then press Option R and play around with the velocity, enabling bipolar. So right now we're gonna add another layer. So I'm gonna add a jam block. Jam block 5. So I'm basically layering this with the rim. So right now I still think something is missing, so I'm gonna add something metal, an anvil for example. So let's use this one. So this took me a while, but I've created something like this. But the trick is I'm gonna turn it up 1 octave. And right now it just blends perfect together with the rim. I'm gonna turn down the velocity. Alright, now it's time to add a drum roll. I'm gonna create this one from scratch. So I'm gonna add a clap first. So I'm gonna reuse clap 2, half a step like this. So right now I've created this clap roll. I'm gonna add some more elements. So I'm gonna select toms and I'm processed. For example, select a low tom. So I'm adding this one and we're gonna add some mid toms. Let's use this one and this one. So we're gonna add tom 14. Right now add tom 7. I'm gonna select 1/3 step for adding this one. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. maybe just move around the roll. So before that 1/3 thumb roll. Alright, now we're gonna add thumb 12. I'm gonna reuse line again and just add it at the end of the pattern. Already sounds great, but we're gonna add one more thumb. We're gonna add this one and gamma. Let's use the first one. I normally add another thumb to add another dimension to the drum loop. So we're gonna do that right now. So we're gonna add a rubato, for example. And I'm just gonna add one at the end of every step. But right now it still sounds way too empty. So we're gonna fill up the space using a shaker loop. So we'll add shaker loop. And we're just gonna add the shaker loop 7. Drag it in. It's already time stretched to the tempo of the project. And now we're gonna adjust the volume to our samples. Alright, now we're gonna add another typical element when it comes to Afrobeat. So we're gonna add another impact. So we're gonna select FX, impacts, and I've created some really great clap impacts. For example, let's use this one. Alright, now we're gonna add 20% of swing and we're gonna listen to all the elements together. So I think I've created all the necessary layers to create a full beat. So I'm going to create an arrangement and guide you through the final project. So I've just created the full beat. I think it's one of my best beats when it comes to Afrobeat. I really like this one, can listen to it over and over again. And I've added one more new element because I wanted to give it just another dimension. I've added this intro kalimba. So I've used Analog Lab 5 for this one and added the kalimba box. So it sounds like this. And it's based on the original chords. I think an awesome starter for this beat. So I did a lot of mixing, added some more effects. So right now I'm gonna play half of the beat. If you want to listen to the full beat, the link is in the description. Just the kalimba. Then I've added this piano. Just the chords, just to create that build up. Final bass line. So I've added one more note right here. Electric piano coming in. Horns, guitar, saxophone and the strings. Piano rhythm coming in. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and now I'm gonna wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. If you're interested in the sounds which I've used in this tutorial, make sure to check out the Afrobeats producer kit. The link is in the description. Highly recommend it. All original samples. So make sure to check it out. And I hope to see you in one of my next tutorials.